Everyone's got excuses about how they manage their time.
This will just take a minute.
It's faster if I just do it myself.
I don't know where the time went.
I can do this later.
Let's look at some better ways to manage our time.
Typically, we work by the 80-20 principle. 80% of our effort is focused only on trivial things that produce only 20% of our results. On the other hand, 20% of our effort is focused on the most vital aspects that produce 80% of our results. We need to learn how to reverse that ratio. The challenge is not just how to prioritize our schedules, but also to make sure to schedule our priorities.
We're going to talk about 7 steps to better time management. Step 1. Setting goals. Clarify your short-term goals and priorities on a daily basis, as well as your long-term objectives. 1 hour of actual planning can save you 3 to 4 hours of actual work. Write your daily and weekly activities in a schedule with priorities and the time required for implementation. Place your schedule somewhere where you can see it at all times. Avoid the tyranny of urgency. Concentrate on the most important issues of your work first. Step 2. Avoiding distractions. Email. Check and respond to email at low productivity times. Turn emails into actions. If an email will take more than a few minutes to action or respond to, add it as a new action on your to-do list or action program. Phone. Don't answer the phone if you're concentrated on something important. It's as simple as that. The Internet. Browse the Internet and read the news before the beginning of your day. The Internet can become a serious source of distraction. Avoiding interruptions. Research shows that each interruption can take 6 to 9 minutes out of your day. Find out who your biggest offenders are by using the interruption log located on our website. It can take up to 5 minutes to recover from an interruption. Use that time for one of your short internet breaks and then get back to work. Step 3. Organize your workspace. Does your desk look like this? Every office needs the following: file cabinets, file folders, storage boxes, filing tray, and trash can. An organized office is a more productive office. Step 4. Keeping notes. Write things down. Carry a notebook. Identify bad habits. Keep a goal journal and the previous mentioned interruptions log if needed. And keep everything up to date. Remember, you can use your Lotus Notes calendar to keep track of your schedule as well. Step 5. Just say no. Tips. Be firm but polite. Remember that there are only so many hours in a day. No is an acceptable answer if it's justified. Many people become overloaded with too much work because they overcommit. They say yes when they really should be saying no. Learn to say no to low priority requests, and you will free up time to spend on things that are more important. How many times have you said yes to something that you later regretted? Before committing to a new task, stop to think about it before you give your answer. This will prevent you from taking on too much work. Step 6. Prioritize. Every activity we do during the day can be put into one of 4 quadrants. To learn more, let's watch a brief video.
Franklin Covey suggested that we separate the things in our life into these 4 quadrants. Important and due soon, not important and due soon, important and not due soon, and not important and not due soon. Looking at the quadrants, it probably doesn't take you long to figure out which one you should prioritize first. Important and due soon. It also probably doesn't take you long to see which one you should do last. Not important and not due soon. Where people tend to get confused is in the other 2 quadrants. Our natural tendency is to move on to whatever is due soon. So the conversation we end up having with ourselves is, okay, this is due soon, and I know it's not important, so I'm going to start working on it right away. It's absolutely absurd, but we have all done that. When we learn to let go of the things that are not important and actually just stop doing them, and instead begin to live out a quadrant 2, which is the things that are important but not due soon, then we never end up having to live out a quadrant 1. And we become one of those Zen masters that always has plenty of time to do the things we want to do.
What we've learned from the video is that we want to live in the second quadrant. Prioritizing your list helps you focus and spend more of your time on the things that really matter. Spend some time at the beginning of each week to plan your schedule. Taking the extra time to do this will help increase your productivity and balance your important long-term projects with more urgent tasks. All you need is 15 to 30 minutes each week for your planning session. Some tasks don't require your best effort. Sending a short email to a colleague, for example, shouldn't take any more than a few minutes. Learn to distinguish between tasks that deserve to be done absolutely perfect and the tasks that just need to be done. When you have a to-do list filled with important tasks, be careful not to get distracted by filler tasks. Things such as organizing your bookcase or filing papers can wait until you tackle the items that have the highest priority. Step 7. Time management tools. To learn more about various time management tools, please visit our website after the presentation.
Now that we've seen some strategies for time management, let's see how they work in real life.